Hey crafty friends, it's been a while, and I'm here tonight to show you how to make this really cute card. It's kind of a different, I wouldn't really say it's a fun fold, but it's just a different cut that I thought was super cute. So let's get started. The first thing you're gonna need is a card base. As always, mine are A2, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's just, you take your 8 1/2 by 11 sheet of paper and you cut it at 5 1/2 on the long side. And you end up with a card base. So that's fantastic. It's been a while since I've done a video, so I feel like I'm kind of rusty and out of practice, so bear with me. You are going to need a base for your inside, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and then another white mat, which is 4 by 5 1/4, and that's gonna go right there inside your card. And I'll glue that down in a second. But first, before we get started gluing, let's cut our card base so that we get our focal piece. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Just going to take my paper cutter, and I need to make sure I'm in frame. I'm going to take my card base and I am going to put it at 2 1/2 on the 5 1/2 inch side, and I'm just going to cut to the fold. Okay, now we're going to cut straight down to the fold. Make sure I get it. You may need to do it and then add a scooch more with scissors. Totally up to you. Whatever's easiest for you. Then I'm going to take my card base and spin it so that the fold is in the groove where I cut, and I'm going to cut that top piece off. Make sure again that I don't go too far. Looks like I'm close there. Almost. So I am going to trim with my scissors. Instead of pulling, don't pull, because you know what happens when you pull, you're going to make a huge mess. Okay, perfect. So now this piece is going to become my focal piece in the middle of the card. Now, you can leave it like this. What I did was, I can't stand this extra bumpy part. See how it kind of folds up right there? So you can either take your bone folder and flatten it out, or I just took my big scissors and trimmed it down. I just can't with that. I'm kind of particular about stuff, so that really drove me nuts, and just trimmed it off. Okay, make sure I got, all right, so that's much better. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my I have 2 more mats. So I cut off a 2 1/2 inch piece. This is gonna be, so this piece right here, I cut it 2 1/2. You know what? My brain just totally went blank. So what I've done is, so this piece will be 2 1/2 by 4 1/4. Now, this piece is going to be 2 5/8 by 4 3/8. This mat, so it's gonna go under here. No, I'm sorry, that's totally wrong. It's going to be the exact opposite. It's going to be 2 3/8 by 4 1/8, and it's going to go like that. And then my pattern piece of paper is going to be 2 1/4 by 4. And that's gonna go right there just like that. Okay, and that's gonna become, well, I used this side. So that's gonna become my focal piece. Now, that leaves me, there's a little bit of schmutz there. That leaves me with this bottom piece right here. So what I've done is cut a piece of cardstock that is 4 1/8 by 2 7/8. And that piece is gonna go there. Okay. And then my pattern sheet is 4 by, sorry, let me measure real quick. 3 1/4. And that's gonna go right there, just like that. Okay, so let's get to gluing. I know, I'll put all these measurements down below. It's kind of tricky. It sounds kind of tricky, but it's not really. Okay, so I'm gonna take my white inside mat and put some glue. My dogs have decided that now it's playtime. I think they're teasing the cat. And I'm just gonna mat this guy right up here. Okay. And then he's gonna go inside my card. I thought this was a super quick, unique kind of cut. Something different. Always looking for something different. That's gonna go right here. Okay, so that's gonna be the back of the inside of my card, the back. All right, now we're gonna work on the front. We're gonna take our pattern piece. So I want the rainbows facing out on the bottom. He's gonna go on this blue piece. Okay. And then that is gonna go on the outside of my card. We're almost done, y'all. This really could have been a 10-minute Tuesday, but it's been so long, I just wanted to share something with you. I haven't really been creating a lot because I've been busy with my husband. He just took off on a cross-country ride, so I've been spending a little bit of time with him. But I am back to creating now. So you will see more content forthcoming from me. All right, so here's my pattern piece. It's gonna go on my blue sheet. And then I'm gonna mat that on the piece that I cut off my card base. Now, if you're wondering, well, what did I use to make this? I used some retired Stampin' Up! Paper. I think it's Sunshine and Rainbows. Anyway, I never opened the pack when I got it, so I decided I had to use it. So I decided to open it. And here we are. Okay, so this piece is gonna go right in the middle of my card. Now, you only want to put glue on this bottom half. So what I do is I lay it out where I want it on my card, and then I just put my finger right there, and I know not to put glue past my finger, right? And then I simply glue it down. Make sure it's straight. Perfect. All right, now, so I'm using my Sunshine and Rainbow paper. There was a piece with some clouds that I cut out. It's white and it had some pattern clouds, and I'm just gonna kind of place them, I don't know, willy-nilly, I guess. I like one closer to the top, and then I like one, let's go here. Here-ish. Okay. Okay, now. Perfect. So I've got some extra clouds. I'll use those next time. Then I went and using the same paper, I stamped, you guys don't laugh at me. I stamped this balloon. Now, I've done a horrible job on fussy cutting this balloon, and I'll tell you why. I didn't have my glasses on. I recently got my eyes checked after, oh, I don't know, 5 years of not having them checked. And I do wear contacts, but I had readers already. Well, when I got my eyes checked, my contacts were so weak for what I needed that when I actually got the right ones, my reading became worse. So now I really can't see anything without readers. So it's been a little bit of a sad adjustment. But I don't know. I don't want to go to bifocals, so I'm not ready for that. So I'm just gonna stick with my readers, and I just have to remember to wear them. That's 90% of the problem. All right. So I stamped my little balloon, and I'm going to put some glue on the back. You know, I like to add a little bit of glue just in case. And I'm gonna put him, I like him this way. Popped him up on some dimensionals. Okay. Almost done with the card. I am going to take this sentiment, hey friend. I mean, I don't know what stamp set this is. I think it came from a paper pumpkin. I got it in a stash box that somebody was destashing, and I like the sentiment, so that's what I got. He's gonna go right there. Oh, made a mess. Okay, I'm gonna turn this a little bit so I can make sure I get it straight. And I'm just gonna set that right there and give it a chance to ink up. Perfect. And the very last thing I wanna do is take some glue and add some dimensionals. Again, just took them out of my stash. I don't know where they came from. But they're gonna go here. Okay, and voila, there you have it. Super, super cute card. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I will be bringing forth more content. I don't know if it'll be 10-minute Tuesdays, but you know, I'm evolving. My husband's going to be gone for a year to mechanic school in Arizona, so I will share with you when I can, y'all. Go forth and be crafty, my friends. Have a great night. Bye for now.